Con Meta, my name's Damatsukishi, and today we're playing Invaligate to your aid. We're going to be doing an all-ending speedrun, 100% category, which means of the game's one good ending, we're going to be seeing 3 good endings. Of the game's 3 bad endings, we're going to be seeing, well, all 3 of those too. And it's all endings. Before we get started, though, I do need to introduce, say a couple things. Yap at you a little bit before we get started. A, I cannot, despite my best effort, get rid of this cough. I didn't mean to cough right there, but perfect timing. I have claw traps in my mouth, so if it sounds like I have marbles in my mouth or I have a frog in my throat, that's why. I apologize. Thing number 2, I have to use display capture for this game, and we're gonna find out why basically right away. But yes, I see the mouse cursor is there. I'm gonna do the best I can to keep it out of the way, but it's not my priority. I apologize. Thing number 3, just to talk about the run a little bit before we get, or talk about the game a little bit before we get started. Our objective, our goal, our mission is very, very simple. We're going to do everything we can to help FaZe find his missing doorstop. That's it. Somebody took his doorstop, and that somebody is Rhea, the antagonist here that you see on the screen. Her goal is very, very simple. It's to stop us from helping FaZe by any means necessary, and that phrasing is important. She's going to stop us from helping FaZe. Just keep that in mind. That's enough preamble on me. I got my splits open. I am gonna need a little bit of a checklist here just to keep myself oriented later on in the run. Otherwise, we are ready to go. In 3, 2, 1, go. And we've already found a bad ending because that's not the new game button. I told you she's gonna do everything she can. So Rhea made the new game button, not the new game button. The new game button is quit button. Now, right here at the start of the game, like the game, we've got a very important choice to make. What kind of experience are we looking for? A fair and relaxed game. Too bad, that's 2 bad endings down already. This is not a fair and relaxed game, fair and balanced game, whatever it was. It ain't that. How about we play an easy game? Cool, totally different game pops up. This is the game you cannot lose. Let's start a new game. What is the game you can't lose? Enter the white door. You win, and that is 1 ending down. Let's go back to an Invalidate your aid. We've got 1 ending down of the 3 good endings I had mentioned. So what kind of game do we actually want to play? An evil game. Let's go. This is FaZe. This is FaZe's room. You see FaZe's front door is being held open by his doorstop, and doorstop's gone. Also, the door's a little bit creaky. It's a good thing that our class/job/profession is making new gates. How do you make a new gate? You hold the Alt key, and then in this case it was Y. You push the key that appears on the screen, and you instantly build a new gate. Easy as that. And now that we're going to be in a little bit of a cutscene here as soon as I master all the text, let's go back to the game you can't lose, because that wasn't really much of an ending, was it? And look, so let's go to white door. What happens if you go through the black door? You didn't win, but we don't lose. Let me get through that text box. Let's see. Oops, see, we didn't win, but it's the game you can't lose. So even if I try to fall in the water, we cannot lose. Let's save in slot 1. All we have to do is push the green button. The green button's for winners, and we are trying very, very hard to lose here. I mean, there must be another ending, right? There must be more than just the 1 ending. What happens if you find a way to lose? Auto-strunk sequence activated. Okay, well that's not great. But hey, that's a way to lose. 1 + 1 is 11. Move the character. Let's not do that. Let's all tab back and play Invaligate your aid just for a little bit here. Yes, Rhea, we're fine with whatever it is you're gonna do. It's not like we have a choice. And we're saving in slot 16 today. So in order to advance the story here, we have to close 4 magical portals scattered throughout Rhea's castle by putting a gate on top of them. Let's start with this one. Because all you gotta do is push through the invisible barrier by holding down the right arrow key. My keyboard disconnected. Oh, nope, that was just Rhea making me think my keyboard disconnected. That's funny, Rhea. Let's go back to the other game. Well, this is awkward. Don't have much time left. So what's 1 + 0? 1 + 0 is the cancel button. We're not going to answer at all. To win, play this game. Oh, you're already playing. Cool. And now we get the second good ending with fireworks. We're done here. That's 2 of our 3 good endings taken care of. And all 3 of our bad endings taken care of. So we've only got 1 more ending to go. Oh, we shut down in 8 minutes. Oh no, what did Raya do? Okay, now we're on the clock a little bit. And now we got a maze. Hold on, I gotta go back and get the path through the maze. This time it's right up, right, left, down 90. Right up, right, left, down 90. Right up, right, left, down 90. Right? And we're at the end of the maze. Door for the seal is closed. Excuse me. Open sesame. Come on, I'm breathing into the mic. I'm so close. Raise my voice. Okay, open sesame. Come on now. Open sesame. Now I'm too loud. Now I'm too loud. Okay. Open sesame.
Phone disconnected.
And the game doesn't have voice recognition and turn the game up a little bit too loud. I apologize. Didn't mean to turn up quite so loud. So that's 2 gates down. 2 portals down. Let's head to the northeast room. And I'm gonna need to go. If I was skateboarding right now, I'd be playing or skateboarding goofy footed because I have left hand arrow keys, right hand on my mouse. My left hand is not where my left hand's supposed to be. But I need my right hand to keep this blue box out of my way. As the blue box touches me, the room resets, and I need to grab all of these buttons. You can also do this without touching the mouse, and that is how I used to do it, because I was like, well, no mouse run might be more interesting, but a mouse run is just more faster. That should be the last button. There we go. This time it's Alt and K. And for the last room, I'm going to give a little preamble here, and then we got, I'll say, time for donations. This is an input lag room. When I push left, nothing happens. When I push left again, something happens. So you're playing with an input lag in this room. So it's hard to know if you've even put in the right inputs. See? 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. Right. That should do. Up, right, down, right, up, right. Nice. Alt X this time, and that's all 4 taken care of. Let's go. Sorry, I put my hand in front of my mouth. Got myself off from the mic. Log off is canceled. Save game also canceled. Probably wanted to save there, but that's okay. We've got a choice to make coming up here. And I mashed through the text box, unfortunately, so we are playing Mario Maker first, which is okay. I mean, that's what I wanted to play. But I wanted to explain, we have to play 6 points worth of mini games here. And Mario Maker's worth, we have to play 10 points worth of mini games, and Mario Maker's worth 6 of the 10 that we need. Oh. Hold on. What happened? There we go. Oh. That's weird. I ran into a bit of a glitch there, but I'm glad I saved because I've run into a bit of a glitch. And we're going to fall off and see a game over. I wasn't able to jump or move there. That was a little weird. Let's just load back in. Sometimes that happens, I guess. That was so strange. There we go. All right. 12 minus 4, 10 to 1, that's 0. X squared, %35 plus 12x, nor, yeah, is 4 times pi, of course. What do you mean F? I thought it was 4 times pi. All right, this time I'm goofing you. Yes, the right door's down here. That glitch was not planned. That was a little strange. But look, there's the finish line. Oh, no, big old thwomp. And the finish line, the finish door, it's actually a fish door. And the first one's gonna blow up. But now we can jump through the door. Just kidding, it's a big old thwomp. Let's just get out of here. And then the door swap, and now we're going through the... Okay, phew. The game trolled me twice in that sequence, because that's never happened either, where the doors just jump away and then it goes blue screen. Oh my gosh, it trolled me twice. Brand new ways. But yes, I've got 4 more points of gaming spins to play through. Let's play a hidden object game. And this is the checklist I needed earlier. First one's right here. Find a blue sign. Top right corner is 3. Behind this tent. Oop, can't sneak in that way. Can't sneak in that way either. Okay. Wow, gotta go all the way around. Wow, not quite all the way around. Come on, 4, 5. Come on. There's 6, 7, 8, 9. That was the one I couldn't find last time. I just completely forgot where it was. 10, 11. Under this tree, I believe. Yep, there we go. There's 12. Almost forgot one again. There we go. There's the key to the gate, and we're through. And that is 10 points worth of mini games. And the timer did not start. I'll have to add the timer in post. Yeah, I'll just add the timer in post. That's okay, because I don't want to redo the run. I feel like we're having a pretty good run here. But this is the final boss against Rhea. She's summoning a bunch of different creatures, and the creatures are going to crawl through the holes in the floor. So I have to put gates on top of them to stop the creatures from coming through, or I'm going to get eaten or something. Alt D, there's one gate. M. And now the screen's moving. X is the purple letter there. Find the X. Key to right of W is E. And now my arrow keys are reversed, but only left and right, not up and down. Just to keep confusing you. Ah, blue screen. Fifth letter in gateway is W. Pay respects. Press F to pay respects. And now we're super zoomed in. Which please, first letter in the alphabet's A. Where? There it is. Oh, come on. Survival of the gate is U. That's the letter that's missing. And now it's very loud music playing. It's Neon Cat. Down to right from R is H. Middle letter of C is the E. Letter in the middle of E, whatever. Letter for R is Q. Wow. There we go. There's another one. Down letter of WSD is S. There we go. Any asymmetrical letter. L. And she cut my monitor off. That's the most evil trick of them all, is cutting my entire monitor off. Turn it back on. Please reconnect. It is a bit RNG whether or not this reconnects. I can see it in OBS before I can even see it on my monitor. Key to right of F3 is F4. Alt F4. Wow. She made me push Alt F4. Let's continue. No, that's the menu. Let's continue. Yeah, she makes you push Alt F4 as her one last final break. That is the end of the final boss. But it turns out Rhea doesn't have her doorstop. Why did we think she had a doorstop anyway? Well, because we've been using her magical crystal orb thing as our doorstop, but it turned out she didn't take it. FaZe just forgot that he put it in his treasure chest there in his room. So now we're back to the start of the game, but we're in New Game Plus mode. We're still gonna play an evil game. You see this treasure chest right here? That's where the orb is. That's also where time is. As soon as we get through this very small wall of text, that's gonna be time. And I'm gonna have to add in post. And that's I'll invalidate your aid. All endings. All 3 of the 1 good endings. All 3 of the 3 bad endings. Says, that was a 54-second PB. Told you I had to add it in post. And some glitches that I was not expecting. Those are for real too. Y'all never gonna believe me about those glitches, the way the rest of the game went.